So I want to tell you a quick story about what can happen if you have a pretty good attitude. I was flying out of Detroit Metropolitan Airport one day, and the pilot came on. He made a very unusual announcement. He said, "Ladies and gentlemen, would you all please take your seats? We would like to leave early." I've never heard a pilot say they'd like to leave early. I didn't know you could leave early. Works like a charm, man. Everybody buckles in. Everybody sees it right away, ready to take off. The pilot comes back on. He says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate your cooperation. As you know, we're expecting weather." When pilots talk about weather, they're never talking about good weather. And he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad that you are seated. We're ready to take off. We want you to know that we're taking off today in very, very murky conditions. We want you to know we're flying in safe conditions, but this condition is known as zero visibility." And an interesting thing happened. Everyone looked out the window to see what zero visibility looks like. And he says, "We're going to ask the flight attendants to remain seated, and of course there'll be no beverage service on this flight. We expect a fairly turbulent takeoff, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, it's safe." This was a rough flight. I want to tell you something, a white-knuckle proposition even for us experienced flyers, and it was a herky-jerky flight, rock and roll takeoff as we flew through this thick atmosphere. But you know what? As we took off, the higher we climbed, the smoother the flight. The higher we climbed, the smoother the flight, until we climbed into bright, pristine sunshine. And you know why this is possible, LA5? Because the sun is out every day, isn't it? All you have to decide as a Rotarian, as a club, as a district, as an organization, is whether you want to fly your plane in the clouds or above them. My name is Angelo Caruso. More information at michelangelocaruso.com. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming.